What's the deal, yo? Welcome to another episode of Philly to Detroit Boxing, man. We got a returning guest on with us, man. It's actually like his third time on the show, man. So we really appreciate it. Troy Isley, what's the deal, bro?
Man, no much, man. Chilling. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all always been solid since day one, man. Always come on for my guys, man.
No, yeah, we appreciate you,
Appreciate you.
man. No, for sure, man. 16-0, 6 KOs. Got another fight coming up August
So
15th on the
17 and
Clarissa
0
sheet.
real soon, man. 17 and 0 after next week.
17-0, he say coming up, man. And next week,
Yeah.
yeah, man. That shit next week. This shit came fast, man. How you feeling so far? What camp been like? How just everything going so far?
Everything going good. Camp been good. I've been locked in, just ready to go. New SSC coach. Me and Lamont been working on some different things. So we definitely gonna show out Friday night. I mean Saturday night for sure.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not mistaken. Is he a former Olympian, like teammate of yours, Condi?
Yeah, I
Or like
mean,
a
he was supposed to go to the Olympics. He won the trials. He
okay,
didn't win the trials. He was supposed to go to the Olympics. They chose him over Javier Martinez. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? And
The Javier
but
you beat?
yeah, Javier IB. Yeah, they chose
Uh,
him over Javier to go. And then he wasn't gonna qualify anyway. He didn't win no fights overseas, so he wasn't gonna qualify anyway. So, but honestly, he couldn't. They kept canceling all the qualifiers because of COVID and shit like that. And they only had two boys that would have been able to go, which is Tiger and Richard. So they needed three more, and they added, me, Keyshawn, and Duke. They let us come back because we was on the team 2017 through 19. We got world championship medals and we got Pan Am medals and stuff like that. So they let us go.
Right, that makes sense. Y'all just had basically just the more credentials to qualify for the most part.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. And then you've been steadily climbing the rankings, man. You already know we've been hip to your career the whole time, man. Since the Olympics, we've been hip to you. You know what I'm saying? Just have you
Hmm.
made any big adjustments just from when we first talked to you until now?
Honestly, I mean, what you mean by big adjustments? As in, like what?
Just anything like as far as like mindset. We know you probably had a few changes with your team. Just anything of that nature
Yeah.
that you feel has made a big influence on your game today.
Honestly, I got a new SSC coach, Keith Johnson. That's my cousin. So we've been working on some different stuff. I don't know if y'all been seeing the videos on Instagram, but he opened up my hips. I'm a stiff dude, so he opened up my hips. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So I'm my power been there.
kind of got you like flowing a little bit better. You feel
Yeah,
like?
he got me boom boom, like, you know what I'm saying, like with my punches and stuff like that. More loose, more elusive. Put it like that, more loose. I used to be
Yeah, yeah.
stiff. Used to be usually stiff. You know what I'm saying? So way more loose.
All right. And you signed to a new promoter now, Salida Promotions.
Hmm.
How did that decision come about? And like, was it hard to make that decision?
Uh, so I mean, things got sour with Top Rank. Top Rank just, I don't know what's up with Top Rank. I put myself in position. You know what I'm saying? I beat all the people they put me up against. I was number 4 in the WBO, number 4 in Ring Magazine. I was like number 8, number 7 at the time in the WBC, and they weren't trying to give me no real opportunities to make some real money. So I told them I'm not fighting no more, and until you give me a 6-figure check or something that I could start a business with, or something that I could do something with. You know what I'm saying? Buy a house, do something with. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't do that, anything over 100, 120, you know what I'm saying? Then I told them I'm not fighting no more, and they fought me on it for like a couple months, but I guess they realized I wasn't playing, and they let me go at the end of Devin Haney camp. But I was talking to Matchroom, and I was doing some talking with Zuffa and stuff like that. And Salida was the most interested as far as like rebranding, Troy Isley name. You know what I'm saying? The other people was just more about getting me back and throwing me in the fire with big fights, which is good because I'm gonna get paid. But You know what I'm saying? I wanted to build a fan base behind that. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like Salida was the right way to go. Salida and them was what building me up. They're with coming to DC eventually at some point. You know, throwing my own shows here. You know what I'm saying? So I was rocking with Salida and win. You know what I'm saying?
No, real shit. You know, and just shout out to Salida. You know, he like I said, he always kind of do that for his fighters that I at least noticed. You know what I mean? Everybody he signed, he try to. It's as far as what I'm heard from fighters, he tried to give them what they want. He a man of his word, is what
Mm-hmm.
guys been telling me. You know what I mean? So shout out to
Nah, for
Salida.
sure. They definitely been doing what they, everything they said they was gonna do thus far. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everything. I don't got to worry about none but boxing. I mean that's 100%. You know, with Top Rank, I had to worry about everything. I had to worry about my flights, had to worry about everything. With when I just got to worry about boxing, my camps, everything be taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that's
So
dope.
I just got to
Yeah.
worry about boxing, and and that's easy to perform under that.
No, that's dope. Yeah, it just give you a ease of mind. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to,
Yeah.
like you said, you had to carry handle flights and y'all had to do
Yeah, I had to worry
hotels
about
or shit with
everything,
Top
the
Rank.
hotel. Well, I ain't have to like buy it, take care of it, but I had to work. This person's going here, or I have to, or I got this interview. I don't know. I just had to do
Right. You
everything
had to
my
handle the
damn self. You know what I'm
logistics of it.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't, like how PR setting this up. I would have set the interview up myself with Top Rank.
Right.
Wasn't we doing that with Top Rank? You
We
know what I'm
we
saying? I
did
was
that
doing.
twice. Yeah, we
Yeah, yeah,
did.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's the difference right there. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm with a team that, believe in me, and I just gotta do my part now. And
No.
it's easy. It's 100% easy to do my part now when all I gotta worry about is boxing.
Mhm. And
Well,
then, how you kind of feel about fighting on the Clarissa Shields cards? I mean, she always put on the show. It's gonna be a crazy environment. Do you kind of feel
Hmm.
some pressure? We know you kind of used to the lights and all that kind of
Yeah,
shit anyway. You've been under that kind of pressure before, but do you kind of
yeah,
feel that kind of pressure being under a new promoter and things of that nature?
for sure, for sure, for sure. I feel like honestly, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's no pressure. I've been there before. I done fought under these lights before. I done already fought another. I done fought an amateur rival before, but this is what I wanted. I wanted to fight on the Calista card. I asked for them to put me on that card. You know what I'm saying? Because I want the fans to see me. I want the stars to see me. I want to perform in front of them, and I want to take all her fans.
No,
yeah.
yeah, facts.
So yeah, say nah. Ain't like that, but I just want to show out in front of the fans, man. I want to show the fans, who Troy Isley is. Top Rank had me, had me looking bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to show them that Troy Isley ain't fell off. Troy Isley coming back to take over the middleweight division.
And that's gonna be a big platform is on Zeus and everything, all that good stuff. So
And they got the
it's
right
gonna.
people there, the right fans there. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's what I
No, right.
need.
No, real shit. And y'all on the main card, so by the time y'all fight, it's gonna be booming in there. And like
It's
you
gonna
said,
be
they got the
booming.
baddies fighting. They got Ray J and
Uh-huh.
Orlando
Yeah,
The
fighting.
baddies fighting
about
and
to
the
take
baddies
care
gonna
of
be in the
Joe
crowd.
real quick. Go smack at Big Lex real quick. Say what's up, Big Lex?
Smack
Yeah.
that big
Say
Lex,
what's up, Big
man.
Lex.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
she see you beat somebody up before she get in there. You got a great chance of getting
Nah, for sure.
her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take care of Joe Hicks. Say, go ahead, holler at Big Lex real quick.
Did you know the Joseph Hick fights would be in play just because of usually when you sign with a big promoter, you probably look at the people, the other fighters they got in your weight class that they
Mm.
pushing real hard. Did you kind of
I
already know that
100%.
I would see this fight? Like I would get
Yeah.
this fight soon.
I already knew.
Okay.
Honestly, I seen it coming for real, for real. He was the only one there. Actually, the only one there, but honestly, I seen it coming. He coming off a loss, and Salida just brought him up. I don't know. When I first started talking to Salida, she said something about him. So when he said something about Joe Hicks, yeah, what do you think about that fight? I knew at some point eventually he was going to bring Joe Hicks too. You know what I'm saying, on the table. And then when I
No,
seen him when I was walking out my last fight, I 100% facts for sure knew. Oh yeah, he next or he coming up at some point.
And I kind of figured too, because I actually interviewed Joe like a couple weeks ago, and he was telling me, I'm like, because I didn't know his next fight was coming up on the Clarissa Shields card, but I asked him like, who you expecting to fight? Like, when your next fight? He said August 15th. He said against an undefeated guy. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't tell me. He couldn't tell me who it was at the time. But I'm like, bro,
He knew who it was. He just ain't want. He ain't want that smoke. He knew who it was against because we did
man,
a
I'm
face off after the fight. After my fight, we did a face off.
oh, after
So he
your
knew.
recent knockout.
After my recent knockout, we did a face off after Quan had fought. We did a
Yeah,
face
yeah.
off in the ring. So he knew who he was fighting.
No, yeah. I know. I think he knew, but he couldn't tell me who it was. He couldn't tell me who.
Why? He
I
didn't
don't
want
know.
to.
But in my head, I already knew though. Like in my head, I'm like, I wonder if it's Troy. You know what I'm saying? Because
uh,
it just only made sense. You know what I'm saying? On a big platform, he say he
mhm.
need a good comeback fight. So I'm like, it gotta be Troy.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Joe, Joe can fight. He's solid dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef towards Joe. He's a solid dude, but I'm gonna take care of him on Friday. For sure. It's gonna go my way, all 10 rounds. I'm 100% sure of that. I'm not the same fighter I was as an amateur. So I hope he don't go in there thinking that, because he gonna get the same treatment Hob got.
Do that
But
specific
worse
kind
on.
of do that history kind of fuel your preparation a little bit?
It does, because he think it's gonna be the same way. He think here. I heard he talking about he gonna get it back in blood. It ain't even gonna get to that level. I don't gotta. I got skills, so it ain't gonna go to where I need to go. I need to go in that bag of tricks to even beat you, bro. I'm gonna beat him. You gonna see. I ain't worried about it. He know the only way he can beat me is life or death. That's why he's saying he gonna get it back in blood. But hey, it's gonna be his blood.
Or speaking of the landscape of the middleweight division, what title shot you feel like is the most realistic one for you to get first? I know you don't mind which title, who give you a title
Yeah,
shot first, but
yeah.
what you feel is the most realistic opportunity that you could get first out of all the vacant belts, and even some of the guys who just got some of the vacant belts.
WBA or the WBC. I'm in the WBC right now, and I got a WBA Continental belt. So either
Okay.
one of them two. I want to get a shot at Lara or Dames soon. I would love to get Bentley too. Me and Bentley exchanged words before. We actually exchanged words recently on social media. So
I seen
I'm
that.
definitely I'm definitely trying to get that. I was trying to get that earlier this year, but the WBO was playing and kicked me out. You know what I'm saying? But that was that. I forgot to feel
Because
that's what
it's
top
probably
rank
because you
did.
left
You know what
top
I'm
rank.
saying?
They did that.
Yeah.
WBO
So
and top rank, they pretty cool.
yeah, I know. That's why I was like, it's probably top rank, but I ain't
Yeah, I
tripping.
already know.
I mean, just in terms of like just the fight in general, how do you kind of see it playing out? Do you see a hard fought decision? Obviously, you know he can fight, like you said, but I know you,
Yeah.
man. We know you. You know you
I know
confident.
he
You
can
know you.
fight, and they'll do nothing but bring the best out of me. You know what I'm saying? When they
Yeah,
can fight, I'm gonna
exactly.
do what I need to do. I'm gonna take care of business. And Joe Hicks not on my level. I'm gonna show that August 15th. It's gonna be a unanimous decision, or it's gonna be a knockout my way. 100% sure of that. I put the
Or
work in this camp. I've been grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? Doing different type shit. You know what I'm saying? Gorilla strength. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't playing. I'm dead ass. I'm on Joe Hicks ass. Pause.
And is the
That's all
dude
I've
you've
been
been
thinking
training
about.
with,
Yeah, go ahead.
the guy you've been training with? Is that what you talking about? Your cousin who got it? He been wearing a hat to the back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He been having me do like a bunch of like natural strength stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Upper body stuff. No weights and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No putting on extra muscle mass and where it's hard to lose the weight and shit like that. So everything good, everything gonna show August 15th. And you know what I'm saying? If I want to pick the pace up, I can pick the pace up. Joe like to fight at a certain pace, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna let him fight at that pace.
mhm. And going back to the your team, you switched head coaching as well as promotional company, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah,
if you have,
yeah.
what went into that decision? I know it was a hard decision. What
Yeah,
went
it was
into
a
that
very hard
decision?
decision. That was. I'm still cool with Bo Mac and them. I did a couple of little sessions with them. My last camp, while Lamar had left, it was away. So I mean, me and Bo Mac, we still tight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But honestly, I just wanted. I got tired of. I ain't gonna say got tired of like sharing or something like that. I wanted coaches that's gonna be focused on me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's what I needed. And I felt like Lamont. Lamont willing to do that. And honestly, I feel like me and Lamont got the same style. So I feel like in the past, I used to be fighting, in my head, not really realizing things and stuff like that. And I feel like because me and Lamont got the same style, he actually helping me understand shit. I'm slowing shit down. Like I don't know if y'all see my last fight, I was a little more relaxed. Like I usually come out, get straight to work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come out. I ain't get right to work. I let the fight settle a little bit. I ain't bang with bro. So that's what we trying to do. We're not trying to come out and get shit going how I usually do. I'm trying to come out, settle down, let the fight come in a little bit. Be an
Right.
actual pro. Instead of like falling asleep, coming out, working, then I fall asleep later in the fight.
Right, right. Just working with Lamont, just making that transition into working with him full time. Do you kind of think that assisted with your last knockout? Of course, we saw your last knockout in 2024. Do you think
100%.
his style
100%.
change kind of assisted with that?
100%. 100%. 100%. I feel like we've been working on some different type stuff, and then it also it transitioned to where to where Keith, my cousin Lamont used to work with my cousin as a professional. I worked with him a couple of times, but we wasn't like locked in, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Lamont was like, I think you should add Keith, you know what I'm saying? And then I added Keith, and it's been great. They work go hand in hand. And
Word.
they trying to bring a Holyfield out of me with the footwork and stuff like that.
And I gotta ask you, with all the crazy stuff that's been going on in boxing, you've been in the ring with both guys, Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. If the fight would have went down, who'd you would have favored? Since you, like I said, you could actually
Hmm.
speak on that. You actually been in the ring with them physically, both. Who would you favor in that matchup?
I mean, I'm always rock with my brother Keyshawn. That's my brother, so I'm always rock with him. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the fight would have been 50-50. Honestly, I'm rooting for Keyshawn. If you ask me who gonna win, I'm gonna say Keyshawn gonna win. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? But I feel like the fight was honestly gonna be 50-50. I feel like it was kind of a dangerous fight, honestly. For Keyshawn first fight at 47, when Devin sparred guys like me, and he just fought a big puncher in Brian Norman. You know what I'm saying? So I would have rather Keyshawn fight somebody first, then go to 47. You know what I'm saying? But it's 50-50 because if Devin know how to use, you know what I'm saying, he the bigger person. So if you know how to use his body pause, then it probably could have went Devin way. But you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with Keyshawn.
Mm.
No, I feel that. You've been
But
working with
but it's definitely
anybody?
50-50. Go ahead.
No, I would say that. No, that's hell of a fight, bro. I'm pissed it didn't go through though, bro. I'm mad
No,
as
for
hell it
sure.
didn't go
For
through.
sure. I was looking
But
forward to it too. That was the move after the fight.
Yeah,
that
That was the
definitely.
man,
next big fight. I was
man,
definitely
I'm
going to that
sick.
jump.
You just don't get two black athletic blue chip fighters in their prime willing to fight each other too often
Mm-hmm.
in today's boxing.
No, that shit would have
Mm-hmm.
been crazy. But people got their reasons. But I was gonna ask you too, man. Like you've been working with anybody this camp that really just been giving you some great work.
I mean, I've been working with Keith Saunders and a guy named Max, but I mean, they've been good work. They've been good work, but nobody like that's all I know.
Right. Do you think it's kind of like a misconception about you as far as like because people see your knockout ratio, people probably think you don't got the pop. Obviously, you proving it now as far as you making a switch to your style. You putting guys out now. But do you think it was like a misconception about you just due to that?
I feel like it was a misconception due to that. But I don't know how, because when I be getting in the ring, the dudes would be backing up. The dudes
Yo,
wanted no
it's
parts of the
crazy.
punches. You know what I'm
No, you.
saying? It wasn't like they coming to me like, oh yeah, hit me. And I'm boxing them. I'm pop shotting them, boxing them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They running away from me. But
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, I feel like that, but that go from me training with Lamont. I feel like it was a little mental lapse, and honestly, I figured that out shadow boxing. You know what I'm saying? You visualize stuff while you shadow boxing. That's why shadow boxing is important. But as an amateur, I used to like to get stuff going, so I ain't really shadow box like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but me and Lamont, we've been emulating, 6, 8 rounds of shadow boxing each session. You know what I'm saying? 2 rounds of that is what is it? like conscious or unconscious is like it's like nothing's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then we do like another 5, 6 of visualizing. That's me, you know what I'm saying, on my defense. I'm visualizing a fight. However I'm fighting, you know what I'm saying? So I might do something and it may not make sense to him at first. He might ask me like, you gonna do that? Yeah, yeah. Now you do that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I had to start really visualizing what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that in a fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come out guns blazing. I'm really have to come out and set shit up, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, it's all coming in store.
Yeah, and to give you your credit, I used to actually use you as an example of sometimes when you ain't got the most power, that don't mean that you can't beat nobody up. And I used to
Yeah.
use you as an example as you still sit down on punches, you still go after people. So a lot of people who don't got power, like they usually be trying to box for the most part. But I'm like, you don't have to have the biggest power to sit in the pocket or go get somebody or really put your hands on somebody. Cause you one of the people who don't got the biggest power, but you sit down on punches, you go get guys and
No, for
you
sure.
still beat them up and run numbers on them and things of that nature.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. But I mean, they try to see him go down. I think his top rank was sour. I don't know. Top rank was funny, man. That's the type of shit they do. Tim Bradley talking about, oh, he don't got no power, like he can knock somebody out. Nigga couldn't knock a fucking egg out.
Word. And like I said, to me, you should only be criticized on your power if you don't like if you're not
Right.
trying to beat somebody up. Like the not having a power thing was never an issue because you still sit down on shots. I still see you in the pocket. I still see you putting 3 and 4 and 5s together on somebody. It's like not having power makes somebody keep coming at you, but it's not
Yeah.
really that. It's you not letting your hands go. As long as you putting your hands to punching on somebody, they gonna respect you. They gonna know not to just walk in on
Exactly.
you.
Exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
like,
So I feel like shit. I was still trying to put hands on people, but it's like shit. Fuck it.
No, yeah, that'd be the only thing. But that's why I asked you that because I'm like, when I see him fight, I mean, it don't look like nobody really trying to get in that
Yeah,
paint for too
that's what I'm
exactly. That's what
long.
I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm
saying. They
saying?
not trying to get in the paint at all. They all outside action. They like shit. Fuck that. We ain't gonna get you
Yeah,
in here.
They
You
be
know what I'm
trying to box
saying?
you for real, for real.
They
that's
trying
what
to
I'm.
box me. But
Mm.
hey, if the fans ain't talking, you're not doing nothing right. So you just let them talk. And, keep doing your thing.
I wanted to.
Eventually, they all gonna be back on my eye after I perform and show out. So I ain't tripping.
Or I wanted to ask, before you signed to Salida Promotions, do you talk about like title shot plans or how many years to fight before I get a title shot?
With Salida?
Yeah, just any promoter, just when you sit down and negotiate to
Shit,
decide
yeah.
who I'm gonna sign with,
Shit,
who I'm gonna
yeah.
fight for, do that come into play off who could get me a title shot first or the fastest or things of that nature?
Yeah, I definitely talked to it with Top Rank. Now, Top Rank had a lot of opportunities for me, but they didn't make the most business sense, and they wasn't in my favor 100% of
Mm.
the time. So that's why I left Top Rank because there wasn't no value in none of this shit for me. So I'm like, I'm good on Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? But definitely with Salida, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, I do what I'm supposed to do this fight. Inshallah, I show out. Crowd pleasing performance. Hopefully, I get a title shot my next fight. That's what we're trying to do.
Right, no, and
I
I
heard
like
some
that.
some talks of Adames, but I gotta take care of Joe Hicks first. You know what I'm saying? Do what I'm supposed to do on Saturday, inshallah, and then we get to that.
Yeah, man, I like the Bentley fight too. I think you cook him.
Nah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
gonna
I think
lie.
I'm way too seasoned for Billy. He was losing the fight when he won the title too, but
Yeah,
for sure he got
60.
experience. He got experience. I feel
Yeah,
like
you
that's
do.
a good fight. That's a good first fight for the title, for sure.
Yeah, 60 wide open right now. Right now they just it's kind of like how 47 was about 2 years ago. Now 47 getting back right, but
Yeah,
60 pretty wide open right now. When I visualize it, the people who I see reigning supreme is either Troy Isley, Jahad Tucker, or Yo Hernandez. I think that's his
Hernandez,
name.
Yo and Ellie,
Those are three standout fighters from in my eyes at 160.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
No,
For
yeah, it ain't.
sure.
That's why I like it for y'all specifically, the up and coming guys, because Lara on his way out. I don't even know if he's
And
gonna give anybody another shot.
Yeah,
If
I'm
it's not
trying
one
to
of
get
these
see
that
young
belt,
Lara
guys.
bro.
giving
Lara
one of
over there
the.
BS, or they need to hurry up and make an interim belt or something.
Yeah,
I
because
just
I don't
can't
know
see
what
him
Lara
giving
gonna do.
a blue chip young gun like the three I just said like willingly. I just can't see it. Like now, maybe if somebody fighting to a mandatory position and one of the sanctioned bodies mandated, then I can see it. But I just can't see a 42-year-old Lar willingly picking out of the young guys. Like let me just willingly give one of these young blue chip guys a shot.
Yeah,
No, for
man,
sure.
40 ball. Yeah, 40 ball. I don't know, man. Is
And he really like 42. Like he really
Yeah, and
he
then McKenna and them about to fight for IBF this weekend. McKenna and Oliha.
yeah, yep.
So they about to fight for the IBF vacant this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I might drop a little bit of them Ring Magazine rankings, but it's all good. I'll be right back on top.
Right, especially like I said, you just need a couple more fights to get right really where you want to be at for real. It's time now. You 16 fights in. It's about that time
Yeah.
now.
I feel like after I take care of Joe Hicks, then I'll be right there, back in the rankings. But
uh
I gotta do what I gotta do to Joe Hicks. But everybody else get put in the rankings, man. Got 3 losses. The dude on top of the WBC that's been number one on WBC that's about to fight Jesus Ramos. Guess when the last time he fought?
uh,
2022. He been number one for damn
Damn,
near 3 years.
yeah, that's
He ain't
crazy.
fought. He ain't
damn.
fought for at least 2-3 years. He ain't fought. That Kazakhstan dude that have not fought. I've been seeing his name there for 3 years. I'm like, how has his name not moved yet? You know what I'm saying? I've been inactive. You know what I'm saying? I was almost inactive for a year, and I almost fucking dropped off every ranking, off every sanctioning body. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
said he about to fight Ramos?
He about to fight Ramos for the WBC interim belt. The number one rated in the WBC right now. He ain't fought since like 2023.
Damn.
It'd be the politics and all that good stuff.
Hmm.
Nah, I'm about to look his ass up because I'm confused.
Nah, for sure. The Kazakh dude ain't fought in a brick. He alright.
I wanted to ask too. You can still hear me? Or no? I would you come back. You can hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. No, I wanted to ask. How realistic do you feel it is to make fights with other top 60 pounders that's not signed to your promotional company? Like, do you think about that when also coming to signing with people because you want to get the big fights, but everybody's scattered around? Even though
Yeah.
everybody on the same TV network now, pretty much everybody for the most part on the zone, but people still got different promoters. Do you worry about
I feel
stuff
like I
like
feel
that
like
when it
it's
comes to making fights?
I feel like there's no excuses, and that's another reason I signed with Salida as well. He got the network with his own, so we can make these big fights happen. There should be no excuses. All the promoters is with the zone, so we should be able to make all these big fights happen. There should be enough money around to make what I'm saying, make everybody happy.
Is there anything about your game that you feel like you don't get enough credit for besides power? We know people talk shit about whatever they're gonna say, but anything you feel like you don't get credit for?
I feel like my defense is good, is up to par. I feel like I don't get enough credit for that. My body shots and just my overall punch selection, my punch picking. You know what I'm saying? How I'm able to pick my shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I get enough credit for that. And my mental toughness, I don't think I get enough credit for that either.
No, I feel that for sure. You can kind of see that, and you can see your defense is sharp too, man. You can
No,
see
for
that
sure.
definitely in your last fight too. And then, do you feel like there's anything that Joe brings to the game that you might got to be cautious of?
I mean, shit, Joe a good fighter. He got that Olympic pedigree, and he coming off a loss, so he hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't playing with Joe. I took Joe serious. Joe, no homo, Joe homo shit. Joe, all I thought about is Joe this whole summer. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take care of Joe. Then I'm gonna enjoy my birthday after that.
Yeah.
How old you about to turn?
28,
All right.
28. Yeah, about to go up.
I
About to
gotta
go up
ask
to
you.
Magic City first.
Don't throw too many ones, man.
Just me going to Clarissa fights here in Detroit. I know in Atlanta it's gonna be crazy because she sell that motherfucker out here, so I know it's gonna
Atlanta,
go crazy.
Atlanta
Nah,
gonna
I
be
already know. I
packed.
can't wait, bro. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. And this what I wanted to. This what I wanted to. Come back for fighting on cards like this, and
Yeah,
showing out in front of the. Showing out in front of the stars.
Yeah, and like I said, that joint gonna be packed, man. You got the baddies gonna be there. You know everybody popping out. So it's gonna be a bunch of celebrities, bunch of
Nah,
girls,
she gonna
bunch
be
of
there with
boxing
Lotto. I'm
fans.
trying to tell you, man. All the Joes gonna be there, bro. I
oh yeah,
gotta
Lotto
show
walking her
out.
out.
Lotto
Oh
gonna
my
be there.
god, this
Troy
man.
going,
Yeah, I might gotta
Troy
go
going for
back
the
there,
knockout.
bro. Say
Big
what's good.
Big
No, you
Lex
got
and
to.
Lotto gonna be
You
there.
know they
Troy
gonna
going
let
for
you
the
back
knockout.
there. You know they
Huh?
gonna let you. You know they gonna let you back there when Clarissa warming up and shit.
Uh-huh. Nah, no cap going there. It was good.
You gotta
You
tell
know what I'm
Clarissa like,
saying?
yo, make sure if you with him, make sure if I'm fighting, make sure you tell him like lock in on the
Yeah, bitch up
TV.
there, man. Tell them tune in,
Like,
man. Right before the
Man,
co-main go,
I mean, let him know like
tune
you
in,
mean.
man. You ain't gonna be disappointed. For sure, for sure,
what you
for
think
sure.
about? What you think about my guy Errol Spence, man? I've been asking everybody this, man. What you think about
I
my guy Spence?
mean, I just think the Bud fight too long of a layoff. Plus, all the damage from the Bud fight, plus all the damage from the car accident and the drink, and I think it just caught up to him, and it was his time. But he had a great career, you know what I'm saying? I still respect
Yeah,
him. Had a hell of a career, what, three
You think he a
time,
Hall of
world
Famer?
champion. So he Hall of Famer for sure. You definitely can't talk about, some of the stuff in this era without, talking about Earl.
No, definitely. Because people were still questioning it. I'm like, how you running pound for
Nah,
pound?
he
It's
a Hall of
5
Famer for
years.
sure. He a Hall of Famer for sure.
So
You
it's
can't.
like,
I ain't gonna no do him like that. He definitely unified. Him and Bud was supposed to be a bigger fight. Bud just made easy work of him.
and
no,
he definitely he was a star in his own right. Because technically,
Mm-hmm.
Bud didn't become bigger than Spence to the night he beat him.
Right. Right.
Spence was bigger than him the whole time. So he had to beat him to become bigger. That's how I feel about the Shakur and Tank fight too. It's going it's going to be. I feel like the only way you become bigger than somebody is you gotta beat them. Because for the most part, the face of boxing, like a lot of fighters be saying they're the face of boxing, but in real life, we already knew like who the face of boxing by a certain age. Certain people be at certain ages where you probably got to beat the person who most known to reach like a Canelo type of figure or Floyd type of figure. Like you gonna have to beat the money man up.
No, for sure, man. Give me Canelo.
fuck it.
Give me
Hey man, hey,
Canelo.
no, for real, fuck it.
You know,
Get that bag,
the
and
shit
he
is
ain't knocked
not.
nobody out in about 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, he about 40 years, 50 years old. Yeah. Give me Canelo.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a realistic fight for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
That's
if
68.
he's still around after you become middleweight champion, if he's still at 68, that'll definitely give you some leeway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, for
before you get
sure.
out of here, because I mean he is only like 34, 35, but he got damn near
And
70, 70 fight.
he be saying anything like he be saying shit like I got 10 more fights. Like he don't be talking like he almost done. Like he be
No,
talking
for
like I
sure.
still could do this. Like I still got more good
It's
years
all
in me. Like
good.
type shit.
Give me one shot at 50 million so I can get the hell up out of there. Come on.
No, yeah.
Give me a quick 50 million. Check it. Hey, I'll be like Madonna winning for Floyd. Bye.
Yeah, he got
Call this shit.
facts. He
Right.
got two of them
But
Jones.
right, boy,
He
he got
actually
two of them Jones shit. No, I'm good.
he
I don't
actually
gotta fight
turned
no
down the
more.
8-figure deal because he got offered an 8-figure deal that Keith Thurman was a part of. That Keith Thurman would have been one of the fights of that 8-figure deal. He turned it down. He said, "I'm cool, man. Like I did. I'm out of here."
Mm.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
I ain't even
set,
know
man.
that.
But
But
yeah,
shit,
he
he's
got a.
smart. Shit. I would have did the same thing. Shit, I done already made my bread. Fuck all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga was
Maidana
gonna
like
never make
220.
50 million. He did it in one
Mm.
night. We up out of here.
Nah, right. He ain't even I ain't heard of him since he did the right thing with that money. I ain't
Yeah,
heard nothing from
Maidana, he a heavyweight. I seen a picture of him like probably
He was
like
in the
2-3
cookout or
years
something like that,
ago.
right? You eating good,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
he was
That's what I'm saying.
at
He
least
good.
210 out there. He a heavyweight now.
That right. That land out there cheap too. He probably
Like
good.
Man, he's sitting
facts.
good on that Floyd money still.
Mm-hmm.
What? I be thinking about leaving. I be thinking about leaving the country. I be seeing people on TikTok like, this is what I afford off this much money. I be like, God damn,
It
I'm about
sound
to.
good, bro. I be saying the same thing. Then I be like, bro, nah, I'm gonna go there for like a week or
You
two
be
weeks.
like,
Then I gotta go back to
you gotta
America,
go
bro.
back. That's what I be like. I'm straight, bro. I just gotta
It
deal with
was.
this shit over here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's facts.
Cause I be
Yeah,
like that
man.
overseas. I be good for like 1-2 weeks, and then I start missing over. I start missing home. I be like, I gotta leave, bro. I
Yeah,
go
the
and do like
food
one
and
or two
shit.
weeks.
No, that's how I be on vacation. After 5 days, I'm ready to go back to the crib.
If it's in America, I'm cool. I can do a 7 day. You know what I'm saying? But overseas, if it's not like rich, it's not. If it's not like no rich city, I can't do no more than a week. I'm gonna be like, hell no, I gotta get up out of here, bro. This the food, like
Word.
I gotta go up out of here, bro. The internet, terrible. Like,
No,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
fuck
saying?
that. I be saying that same shit. Like I can go over there for a couple days. I'm good for like 3-4 days, and I gotta come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta come back.
ain't the boy Bentley from like Australia or England or something? I'm tripping.
England.
England, oh, all right, yeah. You'll be willing to go over there?
Now, I would be willing to go there, but my nutritionists be like the rules, the 10 point, the 10 pound system. They don't know. They just be like it's hella different over there. But hell yeah, I love to go to London and get a fight. The boxing industry over there is big. I love to get that, get that fan
What
base
belt
over
Bentley
there.
got? He
He got
got WBO.
WBO.
Oh, all right, all right.
They took it from Jennebeck. They just stripped Jennebeck finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Denenbeck actually ranked number 2 in the WBO or WBC at super middleweight. I just seen it like probably for hopping on here.
They must about to lift his suspension.
Yeah, definitely about to do that.
And ain't nobody gonna fight him.
Ain't nobody gonna be wanting to fight him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
probably get some little bullshit fights to start off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean he
Ain't nobody
might
gonna fight that
because
nigga. That
fighters
nigga
be
taking
having
a dangerous
egos and
ass
stuff.
drug, and he was looking invincible off that drug. It's like hell no. Ain't nobody.
He
I ain't
was
see
just
no
beating.
flaw in that nigga.
Nah,
Hey
he's
man, he was
nice.
That
beating
was
niggas
one thing I was
ass.
like, I'm gonna fight him last. Cause I don't see no flaw in this nigga. I'm like, I'm fighting him last. Out of all the champions, cause I gotta wait till I see something in this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
He
I
was just
used to
walking
always
through
say,
motherfuckers.
bro,
And then he what's the name? Then he struggled to make the weight. And I'm like, okay, he must be taking something to make that weight. And then he just popped. I'm like, yeah, this nigga was doing something.
Yeah,
I knew he
Diamondback
was
was
doing
looking
some
nice.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he had a real shot against Bud Crawford. I thought that's how nice he was.
Yeah,
I would
bro,
have
the
still
nigga
favored
looked
Bud.
invincible. I ain't see no flaws on this dude, like counter,
dog.
defense, everything. I'm like, bro, this dude ain't no way in the world he that nice, bro. Like, I done seen some people that's nice, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't had no flaw, you know what I'm saying? The steroids had him looking flawless. And he was taking something to help him make the weight, and he was taking something that while we getting weaker in the late rounds, he getting stronger. Some dangerous ass shit. He shouldn't be able to fight no more. I wouldn't get in the ring with that nigga. He's trying to kill people.
Bro, cause man, like months before that nigga got caught, nigga, I'm like, bro, Jennebeck is the shit. He one of my favorite
Exactly. That's what
fighters.
I'm saying.
I'm
He
like,
he
this
too
nigga
strong.
cold.
Yeah, that was the
A dumbass was even like, I'm not fighting. A dumbass like, I ain't fighting him. I don't see no flaw in this dude. I'll talk a bunch of trash on social media, but I won't sign that contract unless you give me life
and
changing money. I ain't signing the contract. I talk cash shit on Twitter and Instagram, but you ain't gonna pay me. I ain't gonna fight. I
and
talked to him when he was about to fight Laura. He like they gonna pay me, bro. He like they're gonna pay me if I fight. They gonna pay me. I'm like, yeah, I understand shit because they gonna pay me too if I fight that nigga too. Cause I ain't gonna fight them for nothing.
no,
No,
word.
hell no.
And Lara was 40. He was gonna cook Lara like I
He was
don't.
gonna cook Laura. I'm like, why you need steroids for him? You know what I'm saying? You
No,
just trying to
yeah.
kill
It's
people. That's that
always
Kazakh people. That they
one
don't
thing
be
I
playing
always
with
find
people.
weird about people who get caught with PEDs or whatever they get caught with. It's always the power punchers who get caught with it. It's never really the people who don't
Yeah,
get knockouts who get caught with it. It be the people who get knockouts. And it'd be like if you go back to Shane Mosley, James Toney, Ryan Garcia, like these is all power punchers. It's like I be in my head
hmm
like, damn, y'all want even more power? Like y'all already
exactly.
cracking
Y'all
for real.
trying to
Y'all
cheat the system. Y'all trying to kill motherfuckers, bro.
like
Y'all really
Shane
trying to hurt people.
Like a prime Shane at 35, he damn near a top 3 greatest ever at 35. You needed
Mm.
steroids, and you already probably only person you would really favor to be like a prime Shane at 35 for real is like a Roberto Duran type. Probably one or two other people. So it's like you that great hitting that hard. You need
On
even
Roy's, I
more.
don't know. Roberto beating him, but Roberto got that pop,
I don't
so he
know.
got that hands of stone. So shit,
Yeah,
he might clip saying ass, but I don't think Roberto beating him
that'd be the thing
off them
that cooked me.
Roy's.
It's never the
Cause them
guy who
roids,
don't
bro,
get
they give you that
knockouts.
confidence too. That's that confidence booster because you off them roids.
Yeah,
They you already up here. You know what I'm saying? That's that confidence booster. You know,
that shit be
I'm off
crazy.
this juice. He don't got that juice in him, so I'm good.
I'm still sick
Where
about
even
Janovich, dog.
Canelo had the steak. Canelo had the little
Yeah,
steak.
Canelo told me he had the beef. Canelo wasn't doing people like that though. He Jennebeck, well,
Janovic was
because at first I was like, maybe that's top rank feeding them ducks, but I'm like, this dude look invincible, bro.
No,
There's
they
no
what
way,
it
bro.
was both. It
And
was both because
Bomac would say, like, Bomac would be like, yeah, we'll whoop a dumb ass, we'll whoop law, all that. Man, with Jennebeck, he'd be like, that nigga nice. That nigga nice. I used to be like, damn, what you think I can beat this nigga? I'm like, damn, what you think I can beat this nigga? He
he
used to be
kept
like,
me.
man, that nigga nice. That nigga nice, man.
I ain't
You
gonna
know what I'm
lie.
saying? So
I
I was
wanted to
like,
see the
all right,
Bud
you know,
fight.
I'm a keep fighting until till my team ready. You know what I'm saying? But
no
Bomac and
cap.
them was not interested in Jennebeck at all. Them niggas like, no, fuck no.
It gets man, that nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
I was one of man. He was one of my favorite fighters, bro. And he
no, for
popped
sure.
dirty. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on. I've been bamboozled by this nigga, man. I'm
Now,
sick.
Now
only way he could
when he
redo it.
struggled before he struggled to make weight, I was like, the nigga just nice. Pause. Excuse my language. The nigga just nice. But once he passed out to make weight, I figured I'm like he taking something to make that weight. He ain't
Yeah,
just making that weight
especially
by
once you come
easy
back and
now.
make it healthy. Like you ain't just had to go
Yeah,
to the
and I'm
hospital and
like
shit.
he big. He and Bud used to be like, cause I used to be like, yeah, I'm a whoop on Jennerbacks and stuff like that. Bud used to be like, you want to fight that? You want to fight that dude? Man, that dude big as hell. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, God damn, what y'all think I ain't gonna beat this nigga? Like, bro, like what? He in my weight class, what am I supposed to be scared of, bro?
No
All right,
face.
man, whatever, bro. All right, whatever, bro. Like,
They said, "Listen, we gonna fight him, just
yeah,
not yet. Let's
we
get
gonna
it."
fight you another champion. He like,
He the
not Jennerbach, anybody but him.
he the fighter that we gonna fight him, but I'd rather fight the two champions to get ready for him type shit.
Yeah,
Like I don't want to
exactly.
fight him to get me ready for Laura. I might not make it to Laura. It's like I want
Like,
to get
I
Laura
might not be the same fighter
and
by the time I get
yeah.
to
So it's like
Laura.
Yeah.
I rather get the experience and the little nuances because even though Carlos Adames and Laura they might not be as well at least from the eye test. What's the name? But they still was gonna show you a lot of shit in there, a lot of tricks in there
Mm-hmm.
that'll help that Johnny Beck fight go smoother.
No, for sure. And Top Rank guys try to throw me in there.
Yeah,
They
especially
ain't give
them
a
two.
fuck.
They both tricky fighters. Like Carlos and Lara, they both like they both be finessing guys in there. I don't know how
They
you explain it,
crafty.
but like
They
yeah, there
crafty.
you
That's
go. Like
that
a
silence that
yeah, like
they got a lot of little tricks with them.
they know how to like do a lot without doing a lot. Like I said, it's a little hard to break it down, but they good at that. Especially
Mm-hmm.
Lara, like he really
Laura started sleeping people at 60.
Man.
He used to keep letting that left hand
That 1-2. He a 1-2 nigga to
that
death,
one
man.
two that
uh,
the people pay attention to the hook and the hook will get him and then boom the left come.
Lara got a
The hook he just throwing the hook. He not or the jab. He's just throwing that. He not really trying to land it. He's just trying to
Yeah.
get your attention with it. He lobbed that left. Boom.
yeah.
That
That's the blind
nigga
you.
be going to sleep.
He
Corey
He
remind
Flake,
me.
fractured that bitch.
Zarafa, they didn't both. I'm like, you gotta watch out for that Joe for sure.
Yeah, he remind me of a guy who don't hit the hardest, but got a single hard punch. Like I'm not the biggest puncher, but this specific shot right here, if I hit you with it clean, you'll go. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like a Tiger Johnson almost, where Tiger not the biggest puncher, but he got a clean right hand. Where if he catch you nice with it, it's a
Yeah,
chance you'll
knock you
go.
out. Yeah,
So
for
it's like
sure.
that's what Laura left hand is. He not the biggest puncher. Like if hit you clean with just about anything else, you might be cool. But that left hand, you probably gonna go.
No, my dog Lord keep it
No, for
simple.
sure.
One,
For
two.
sure.
Yeah, man.
Adames got good pop, so I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Adames
Yeah,
would have been good for that too, because he got good pop, so he would have been good for it.
yeah. It just I would have just been hard to pick Lara to beat him just because he's 42.
He wasn't gonna beat Jalen back.
Yeah, or I wouldn't have picked him to beat Damas neither.
He don't need the steroids. He made the Olympics.
Yeah, and yeah, Johnny Mac looking crazy, but I thought it was because of the people he was fighting too. Because I remember he fought a guy to unify, and I remember telling TJ, I said like Troy Isley would have beat him. I remember using you as the example, like Troy would have
Yeah.
beat him. I remember he stopped him in like the
When he
second.
fought that
He was a
the
champion though,
dude
but I didn't
Amari
know
Jones
him.
just fought him, right?
Who?
The
Amari
Amari
Jones
Jones
is
just
for
fought
them.
the dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, I would have
and
beat him at
it was
five
a
and 0 for that
unification
belt.
fight, right? He was a champion
I'm
going
like, I
into
would
the
have
fight,
beat him at 5 and 0 for that belt. That was an easy belt right
Yeah.
there.
and that's
I'm
literally what
like,
I was saying.
when Jenny Mac took that belt, I'm like, I can beat him now. What the fuck?
That's literally
I'm
what
like,
I
bro,
was
I can beat
saying.
him now for the belt. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I wasn't in position at the time, so it's
Yeah.
all good.
And it's smart because when, like I said, sometimes you got fighters who will beat a guy now, but the reason you don't do it is because once you get that at that level, you gotta stay there.
Yeah, you gotta stay there. You can't go
So it's like
down and fight tune-ups and stuff like that. You gotta
that
fight
be
at the
the
top.
thing.
No,
So
yeah.
you
Now
got
you
it's
got
like
to
a
fight
hard
all
middle ground.
contenders and champions at 6-0.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. So
No, that's how it be.
Nah, for
Before.
sure. I think when they fought, I was 10-0 when they fought. Because I think they fought right before I fought Vladimir.
Okay, yeah, yeah. It was a couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, Diamondback stopped him in like 3 rounds. That shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
he fried.
But he was stopping everybody in 3 rounds. Wasn't
Yeah,
nobody making it
Man.
past.
and I used
He
to
was
feel like he
stopping
played with his
everybody.
food a little bit.
Oh, his last fight, Black Dude. Oh
It's
my
time
God.
Johnny Beck used to have guys like out and he's still like playing with his food a little bit where I'm like, you could really like just go get him. But it's like he
Yeah,
was
he used
so
to be playing
sharp
with his
and
food.
would
But
stay like on
that's
his
them
game
roids.
plan.
That's them roids, bruh. That's them roids is dangerous, bruh. He playing with
I
his
used
food because he know he got him. Cause hey, them roids had his mind up here. He like, I
like I
can be
remember he fought
anybody.
this
I don't
white
care.
boy.
I don't
White
care.
boy
I'm
was
taking
tough.
this juice. I don't care. Who in there with me?
Yeah, now he gonna have a he basically gonna be looking at him like Connor Bennett. If you don't come back and start starching dudes, they're gonna
Yeah,
look
it's
at you
over
like
with.
Connor Bennett.
Connor
Yeah.
Ben
Connor
still
Bennett.
getting big fights, but that's a different name though. It's a
He didn't
different
get a
name.
knockout. I think
He
Connor
ain't
got
get a
like one
knockout since.
knockout since he got what's the name? He
Yeah,
got like
I don't really hear too many people talking about the Conor Ben situation though. They be
no.
talking.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
You know what it was? The Chris Eubank fight kind of helped him because
Yeah,
the
because
because
it's a big
the
fight.
boxing world hate Chris Eubank more than they hated Conor Ben. So it's like you beating up the villain kind of helped you a
Why
little
they hate
bit.
Chris Eubank so much?
I don't even know to be honest, but he kind of
That
like
that's a fight we Salita was talking about too, wanting to make in at some point in the future.
It's a good fight, and it's a good name to put on a resume. He a little older, but it's a good name.
Hmm. Somebody like him, or I told him Denzel Bentley too. But if Denzel Bentley don't want to give us a shot, then I said if Chris Eubank don't want to give us a shot, then we fight Denzel Bentley first in the
uh
UK, and then get a little bit of a name, and then go after Chris Eubank.
all right. I wanted to ask. A lot of people been talking about the a lot of friends in boxing. How you feel about the situation? Do you feel like I don't want to say it's not wrong to not want to fight somebody, so I can't say that. But
Yeah.
do you feel like it's a little weird to be in and around the same weight class as somebody and y'all both the best, but y'all like we not gonna fight, but y'all both nice. Like to be honest with you, the Shakur and Keyshawn John, nobody would care if one of them wasn't nice and only one was nice. We wouldn't care that you like we would never fight because we wouldn't want to see it anyway because we don't think the other
Yeah.
person is nice. We only care because we look at Keyshawn like, oh, that he's nice too, so we want to see it. What's your take on it? Do you have anybody in and around your weight class that you like? I would never fight them.
All my brothers is 135. Well, Keyshawn, Shakur, Tiger. Yeah, I mean everybody. All my brothers is lower weight classes than me. I don't really have nobody that nobody at 54, 60. I'm cool with Jahai. Jihad cool peeps for sure. You know what I'm saying? But when the time comes, we will fight.
Yeah, I love to see that fight too. Like you said,
I wanted to ask
he'll
you too.
obviously have that.
How was it sparring Boots? You know, everybody talk about how good he
Yeah,
is. Is it really? Is it? Was it as good as people talk about when you was in there?
it was. It was. He's sharp. He's sharp. He always in the gym, so he always in shape. So I would say if I was to spar him again, I gotta make sure I'm in the gym for sure. I was getting ready for a
Yeah.
fight though, so I will, but that was against when I fought Antonio Todd, and I was kind of sleeping on Antonio Todd, so I ain't really take him serious like that. Looking at his highlights, I'm like, I'm gonna stop, dude. You know what I'm saying? And after that fight, that's when I was like, you gotta take camp serious. You gotta you gotta eat sleep boxing for sure. When it's, you know what I'm saying, while you in the game for sure, you can't bullshit nothing. You know what I'm saying? He a good fighter. He's fast. He was fast as hell. Usually, I usually feel like I can out exchange people like that, but for him, I was like, damn, this nigga fast. I can't out exchange him. I gotta like punch with him, or I gotta like two, three punches, boom, boom, or like, you know what I'm saying, get out the way. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. I tried to like match him like 6 for 6. That's I was like, oh shit. Yeah, like get the hell out of here. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga crazy fast. But nah, Boot's sharp. He's sharp for sure. And honestly, when by the time he come up to 60, hopefully I'm a champion. You know what I'm saying? And we can make a big fight happen.
Nah, hell yeah. That'd be dope as hell too,
No,
man.
definitely. Yeah, all them guys. You got a lot of big fights. You got the Fundors, the Virgils. All them guys will be up there soon. Even if they was to mix and match, it's like they all still gonna be trying to become champion again.
Yeah,
Another
Xander
weight cut.
already moved up.
Hmm.
Sebastian got it.
Xander
He's
moved
six
up.
six. He's gonna move up one day. He's
Yeah,
six
Xander
five.
said
Like
he's going to
Yeah.
60. Yeah,
When you say that?
after the Boots fight, he said he moving up.
Mm, for
yeah,
sure, for sure.
that's a good decision. I would have never I would have took the Boost fight at 60. I'd have never fought Boost at 54 at 24 at 23 years old. I would have got more fights, and I would have wanted to fight him at 60 at like 25, 26.
He probably got bagged though.
Yeah, nice little
Yeah,
check.
he did. He was the A side in that fight. He got more money than
Yeah,
Boost in
so
that
he
fight.
probably got bagged. So
That's
win, lose, or
why,
draw, you like fuck it.
like,
Yeah,
I feel him, but like,
I
I ain't
want to
gonna
win
lie.
though. I don't want to lose at all.
As a
But you know what I'm
team, that's
saying?
just it's to me, it's just not a good. It's not. I don't know. I don't make millions, but as a team, I feel
Yeah,
like you shouldn't have did it just because. Usually, you could say that about somebody, but they the B side, so you can't say you shouldn't fight this person because he's dangerous because it's the biggest opportunity of your life. Where in
right.
this example, you giving Boots a shot. Technically, you giving him the biggest opportunity of your life. He's the B side coming into this fight, so it's like,
Yeah,
and he Puerto Rican. Like we just gonna be real. He would have he was already going to. You could have just fought another two three
yeah, for
times.
sure. I
He'd
know
have
what you
been
mean.
a
He already
star.
a star. He already a
Like
star.
you,
He don't need the boost fight. He could have just went up
yeah,
to 60 and
you'd
and,
have been
and
a
and did
star.
whatever he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And then Boots would have went up to 60, and that would have been an even bigger fight, and he would have been more prepared for it.
Exactly. Like, and
I
you
get
like
what you're
you
saying.
just cause like you the Puerto Rican being a Puerto Rican. And I thought he was from New York, but he not the whole time. I thought he was from New York the whole
In
time.
Puerto
But just
Rico.
being a Puerto Rican and actually being nice, like he nice, so he fought his way to that. What's the name? He probably wouldn't have had to take the Boost fight from like a whole another 2 3 years from now. And to be honest, the bigger you get, you wouldn't even have to take it then. If the bigger you got, the less you could have it your way. The more politics you could say, all right, give me him, give you could pick and choose.
Hmm. Nah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for
nah,
sure. That's what I'm
not
trying to
about
get
to.
to.
Now you
Politics.
might got to explore that too. Now Xander moving up, you probably got to explore that shit now too.
Nah, for sure. At some point, yeah. I mean, I wanted to. I went to the camp. You know what I'm saying. I wanted to see what he was working on. He pretty sharp. You know what I'm saying. So I definitely got my little data calculated. You know what I'm saying. So
Do you be having
whenever
like hidden
whenever that.
agendas when you go do
Hmm?
that? Do you be having a
Huh?
little agenda in your head when you go spar some guys that's sitting around your
For
weight?
sure, for sure, for sure. You don't want to show too much. Sometimes I ain't gonna say I let them. I ain't gonna say I let them win, but honestly,
I know what you're saying. Like
I
you don't
think
be
he
trying to
probably
show them
feel
your
like he
bag.
got some advantages over me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But hey, that wasn't 100%. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
you feel me?
No, I get what you're saying. You kind of not trying to show them your full bag so they don't go
Yeah.
prepare for it behind
Right.
closed doors and get ready for all this good shit you was doing that was working on them. You rather them find out on fight night some of them twos that you didn't show them.
Hmm. He wanted me to come help him out for boots. So I was like, nah, I can't. I can't. I rock with Boots, and then I guess Boots was stopping all his sparring partners, and
Yeah,
about
I was hearing some crazy stories.
late in camp, they called me, asked me could I come in. They saying they'd pay for. It was a good pitch. They was like they'd pay you we'll give you 3,000 a week. You don't gotta pay for your meals, none of that. But I'm like, I mean, I'm getting ready for a fight now, so it's like it's
Yeah.
pointless. But
Shit,
yeah,
he should
that
have
that,
called
that
me.
I would
I
have
get
took
in there.
that.
Three
Yeah,
bands
y'all
a
would
week, I get in there with him.
uh,
I say,
The 3 racks a week
three
and
racks a
meals.
week.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm in
nah, for
there with him.
sure. Everything taken care of. I'm
yeah.
like,
Boots
yeah,
just
and
gotta
I
whoop
gotta
my
stay.
ass. Yeah, Boots just gotta
Nah,
whoop
for
my
sure.
ass for the next couple weeks.
And
Because
I be saying that we probably won't even last the week in training camp doing this. We probably get that 3,000, and that's we wouldn't even make it the next week.
Nah, for sure, for sure,
Like,
for sure,
yo,
for sure. But I was in camp with Devin and Boots. I mean, and Xander. I did 2 camps back to back. So after that, I was like, but I mean, Xander. I ain't gonna say it was boring. But I got bored because we were staying in one spot. But with
yeah,
Devin, it was boring. But I ain't gonna say it was boring, but because we was moving around so damn much, you know what I'm saying. I did camp in Colorado again. I've done it out there before, but I ain't never did a camp in L.A. or New York, and then Saudi. I ain't never experienced Saudi before, so there was kind of new experiences. And then he also showed me when I go to Saudi, whenever I fight in Saudi, I'm going out there a month before. That jet lag is oh my god. That
man.
jet lag is crazy, bro. I ain't
word.
I ain't that's the only jet lag that I had to like actually adjust to.
Oh,
Any
Dan,
other time
you
zone
went
I
all the
went
way
in,
over
I
there
ain't
to
have to
spar.
adjust to. I could just adapt to it. That jump, I had to really like adjust to it. You know what I'm saying? Because they like 15 hours ahead. We
Damn.
going to go train at 3 in the morning instead of training at 6 in the evening, 11 in the morning. We training at 3 in the morning because it's 6 in the evening or like you know what I'm saying. We're
U.S.
in
time, yeah.
America, so I'm like, phew. I'm like, I ain't
Didn't
gonna
they
cap.
fight
This
that
jump
late
getting
over there?
tiring, bro. Huh?
Didn't they fight that late over there? It was like 2
Yeah,
a.m.
they
when they was in
fight.
the ring.
We went to the fight at midnight. We left the fight at sunrise.
Damn.
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 Yeah, bro. They fight at midnight over there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So they
Midnight
basically
in the
catering
early
to us to
mornings.
our time.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's so I'm like, whenever I go out there, I'm gonna do the same thing.
No,
Brian went out there the week of or something like that. I don't know if he's playing with it, but I'm like, yeah, your ass should have came out here 2, 3 weeks ago and got adjusted to
Yeah.
that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, you feel like that on fight night, you gonna be feeling sluggish as hell in
Yeah,
there.
for sure. You're
Yeah.
gonna be sleepy. You're gonna be sleep.
So,
Yeah, Devin just a that little stuff like that is what make Devin great. He's just a student of the game, like in and out the ring.
No, for sure, for sure. I rock with Devin too, though, because you know what I'm saying they ain't have to do that shit. They show hella love. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. So
and that's a
I
long
rock
ass
with Devin
trip.
and them, and they was trying to well they was trying to get me with Zufa too, but I was like I already signed with Salida, so it's just too late now.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Just in terms of real quick, just in terms of Zuffa, not to get into like too many details, but do that was they offering something decent that you would have
Yeah,
entertained?
it was offered something decent for sure. And I was already in like title position, so you know what I'm saying Turk could have come grab me, so it was a good pitch. It was definitely was a good pitch. I just like the Salida route more because it was more of like we gonna do whatever to get they gonna do whatever, you know what I'm saying, to get me make me a world champion to get me throwing my own cards to basically make me a star. It's like Zuffa, okay, cool if he becomes that, you know what I'm saying? But we just gonna put him in big fights.
Right.
And then I don't feel like wearing no ugly ass Zuffa uniform. Like, no, put me in some. I'm wearing my own shit, bro. Like,
My
I just found that
dog,
out today. You gotta wear the Zuffa uniform. I'm not wearing that shit.
Hitchens wore his own shit. I
I'm
feel
about to
like.
say it depends on what
Yeah, it's
level
in
you
their
at.
contract. I
It
just found
depends
that
on what
out
level
today.
you
I'm
at.
like, you gotta wear that shit. I'm like, hell no, I'm not wearing that.
Yeah.
Hell
But I
no.
ain't
I'm
gonna lie,
wearing my own shit.
you probably would have been big enough to negotiate not doing that
Yeah, yeah,
though.
yeah. But I'm like, I'm not
'Cause
wearing that
that's
junk,
for
bro. That's
like
crazy.
the up and coming people. Like even though you're up and coming fighter too,
I ain't
but
see
that's for up and
nobody what I ain't see nobody with nothing. Like I ain't see nobody that Jabataya, what did he have on? He had on some Zuffa gear, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Now
feel me?
he's
So it's
wilding.
like,
He's damn
yeah,
near a champion. He's putting on that on.
that's what
He's
I'm
wilding.
saying.
Yeah, he tripping.
Connor Ben ain't fight on he ain't fight on the Zuffa
No,
card, did he? Fought on
no,
the
he
Nah,
didn't
yeah.
have
He was in that
he
Tyson Fury
that
shit,
was a
wasn't he?
ring card.
for sure.
But
But yeah, I'm
when you
like,
sign with Zuffa, you can fight on ring cards too.
yeah, I know. That's what they was. Because at first I'm like, only way I'm going to Zuffa, only way you go to Zuffa is if you already won a title. You just looking for a quick money grab or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then some people start calling me, telling me, nah, Turk could come grab your contract up. Turk could be like, nah, I want him to go fight here. You know what I'm saying? So now I actually start listening. Oh yeah, Turk and Turk apart. You know what I'm saying? They can do that,
Yeah,
and then
he got
they like, you don't
60%
gotta pay
stake
for
in
your
Zuffa.
food. You know what I'm saying? Not you don't gotta pay for your food. You know what I'm saying? The whole UFC facility free. You know what I'm saying? In Vegas. Stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, that's good. I like to train in Vegas. I get to use that whole facility for free. You know what I'm saying? That my get free meal preps. You know what I'm saying? Get free SSC, all that. So I mean, it's a good pitch. It's a good pitch, but I felt like Salida was gonna be more on board. You know what I'm saying, for Troy. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
why I went with
Yeah.
Salida now.
No, I feel that for sure. Yeah, man. And then before we get up out of here, man, what kind of fight can the fans expect, man, next Saturday from Troy, man?
Man, if the fans can't expect nothing but fireworks, they're gonna see a brand new Troy Isley. I'm coming to put on the show, and I'm trying to be the best fighter of the show. And you definitely gonna be speaking my name by the time the 15th ends.
My God,
That's
Troy
the next
Isaac.
big thing in the middleweight division.
And after the knockout, he will be
Magic
getting Big Black's
City.
number.
He
Say
said
that
Magic
again.
City.
Magic City. Say nah, but yeah, we gonna go smack at Big Lex for sure. And I'm gonna holler at Lotto. I'm gonna see what's something. I'm gonna tell Lotto, hey, tune in, man. Tune in.
You gotta
No,
talk to
definitely.
this, man. No, my
Nah,
God,
for
Troy. Let the
sure,
people
for
know where they can
sure.
find you at, bro.
So Instagram, Megatroy1, Twitter, Go Transformer, Facebook, Troy Isley. And shout
My
out They
God,
Know
Troy.
Boxing, man. They've been rocking with me since day one. They've been solid supporters, man. So I'm always
Appreciate you.
rock with my people, man. And I'm always whenever y'all want me on the show, just let me know, bro.
Definitely.
My
Like I said, I'm
dog.
gonna still hit you up